Hey, what's up, everybody? CenTruL, you know where I'm at. You know what to do, guys. If you're new here, you know to subscribe. If you're not new here, you know what it's all about, guys. And we are here for Beelzebub. We're here to talk a little bit about Beelzebub because recently finished it, y'all. And, if you find out the link in the description for the last several episodes to the reactions. Now, the reason why I did reactions to Beelzebub is because it was the previous winner on the Patreon website. Now, this show, this show was a combination of things, man. It had crazy action, just over the top type shit. It was funny, it definitely had its moments of some great laughter and stuff. It had some very unique and intriguing characters throughout it. Everybody wanted to be a badass. Everybody was that badass. From Olga to even Hilda. You had Tojo and everything. And gradually through the course of the series, Olga, our protagonist, he had to pretty much kind of battle all these different threats that were coming his way. And because of who he is, and because of the help that he had from a little boy Bub, little boy Bill, he was able to accomplish whipping ass, guys. Now, all these delinquents in this school had their own little flair and added their own little bit to the story and stuff. The way that they would always constantly try to just be badass was ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers were hard 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. These motherfuckers were game banging on bacon. They wake up in the morning and they gritting. They going hard, son. Just is what it is for them. They were just they were just what they fucking were. And the thing is that I forgot his name. Was it Shimakawa, I think? This dude with his good night constantly and stuff. It definitely had its entertainment value with the action and the comedy and just kind of how each character was, unique in their own way. Now, I did notice something that, as everything went on from beginning to end, there was an area where there was always that occasion when things got a little bit more serious. It was very lighthearted at points and stuff, and, you had your comedy with Bub constantly, blowing this motherfucker up with lightning and shit, and he couldn't get any further than, what was it, like 15 meters away or some shit like that. And it's it was ridiculous, especially with how he even found this motherfucker. I mean, that big ass Diesel dude, coming down the fucking river, just floating down the river, then he splits open in two, and then the son of the demon lord comes out. Fuck out of here. I mean, just when you first start watching it, it's bizarre, and it does keep up that bit of bizarreness throughout the entirety of the series and stuff. Now, I do not know if this is still ongoing in the manga. It probably is. I'm not sure. Y'all can probably answer that for me in the comment section, definitely. but I did like the different changes in pace throughout the show, as far as it being kind of this, action kind of comedy, and then you had your points where it got serious, and then there was points when it was just like, what the fuck, where it's kind of almost something like a straight up comedy, show and everything. So it definitely had a little bit of everything and stuff. Furuichi, just like I was saying all throughout the reaction, this guy can never live it up, man. Never live it up. And everybody saw him as this goddamn pervert and shit. Even at times when he wasn't really trying to be, but there was times when he was just straight up blatant about it and stuff. But he always had the sugar walls in mind. He always did. Hilda, she was bad as hell. Um, the with the red tails, certain ones bad as hell too. So, you know, Kuneda, definitely got to talk about her. She was bad as shit. Uh, but there is one thing I do want to say about this though, about this show, is that I'm not sure why they opted for the reason that uh, Beelzebub had to always be naked throughout the damn show. I mean, it was like, it was a bit ridiculous, but it worked. It worked. It was times like it was snowing and stuff, and like he just wasn't phased. But I guess that's that's who this baby is. This baby go hard, son. Baby go real hard. But by the end of it, I was definitely enjoying the experience of watching the show. At first, it kind of felt like, okay, what are they getting me into here? But slowly but surely, it grew on me pretty fast. Well, we can't slowly but surely, then fast, but yeah, gradually, I'll say it grew on to me, and I kind of fell right into how this show was, and it was cool, man. It was cool. Definitely some creative and strange episodes, like the episode where they were going against what was it, Beelzebub's brother, and he loved video games and shit, and that motherfucker was shacked up like literally next door to these to these guys going against them, and they started hacking the game and shit, and just ridiculous stuff, man. And how Ogo was fucking powering up by drinking fucking Beelzebub's goddamn milk and shit. Like it's I don't know. It's funny because I don't want to say you're not supposed to take the show seriously, because I think there are elements that you're supposed to. It's not like this is something like Keijo where it's just like, oh, it's just whatever. You are, but there's elements in the show that is just like like, get the fuck out of here kind of shit. It's like, oh, whatever, and I think that is what gives the show its charm, because when he's first, coming, and then he's fighting Tojo, and he's like, Bub, I don't want no help and everything. And so, okay, he's taking this seriously. The tone was set and everything. You wanted to fight him and everything. The next thing he's fighting these demons and stuff. And he's drinking this milk, and the motherfucker's flying and all this stuff and shit. It's just like, okay, what just happened here? It kind of just flipped itself on its head at several points, but I definitely did enjoy the characters, and the entire premise of the show. Now, I don't know when. I'm not sure when exactly this series was released, and if it is ongoing, I'm not sure if there's going to be another season or not. But would I like another season? Sure, that would be cool. That would be enjoyable. I would definitely check that out. But at the end of the day, all I can really say is it was a good watch. It was very entertaining, especially as it, progressed throughout the story. And I would be delighted to definitely see some more Beelzebub in any way, shape, size, or form. So hey, it was some cool stuff, man. Uh, I would say if I had to pick my favorite male character, it would be my little homie Bub. You know, dude was cool. Like he was always talking that fucking crazy ass baby talk and shit. That shit was funny, and how he was always rapping with fucking Kuneda's, what was that, little brother, something. That shit was funny how they were always competing and stuff. Um, but other than that, my favorite female character, uh, I mean, of course, I gotta say, Kuneda. She was a beast. She was a beast. She put in that work, and even though she was really into Oga, and it kind of slipped out amongst the peers that they were around that, hey, she's into him. She never really came out and said it to him or anything like that. And even if she did, I'm not sure how Oga would go about, accepting that from her or anything. I'm not sure what he would do. I'm not sure what he would say, because he's such a hard ass. You know what I'm saying? He's just this tough guy, and he's a tough guy all the time. But hey, I guess that's just their mentality, because just like the show encompasses itself about with these characters that it centers around, is that they're fucking delinquents. So hey, more power to them, I guess. But all right, guys. I just thought about that song actually right before I was about to wrap it up. Not the pooty. Yeah. It was like, don't touch me, like, don't touch me, yo, or some shit like that. Man, that was probably my favorite shit right there, yo. My favorite theme right there. That shit was that shit went ham, definitely. But all right, guys, let me know what you thought about Beelzebub. Were you watching along with me? Was it your first time seeing it when I started watching it? And yeah, just let me know your thoughts about it, guys. And I do want to say this: I started another live reaction voting on my Patreon, and this time, and I'll be making a separate video about this because I'm not sure everybody's going to be watching this video, but the live reaction this time, since it is Christmas time, it is December, I'm letting anyone and everyone vote. Okay, now I hope my patrons don't mind this and everything. I'm pretty sure they don't, but this is gonna be a random thing that I'm doing, but this time, guys, anyone can vote. So even if you're not a patron, you can go up there on my Patreon, go to the post, and you'll see it up there. It'll say live reaction voting for December, and you might have to sign up on Patreon, but you don't have to contribute anything. You can just go ahead and comment on there, and all you have to do is pretty much make a reply on that post, just stating the anime or anime movie that you want me to react to. Okay, no random YouTube videos and stuff like that. I have a channel for that, and I've talked about that before. This is only for anime series that I might have missed or whatever the case may be. But alright, guys, that's pretty much it. Make sure you check out the rest of the reactions. The link will be in the description form. and hope you guys are looking out for the next one. Should be pretty cool. I'm definitely eager to find out exactly what everyone is going to be voting for. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching as always. I always appreciate it, man. Love you guys, respect you guys, and I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.